Hallelujah. Glory to the Most High. Yeah, I got a word. And I always come with a word from our Abba. And like I always say, it could be for you, but I know for sure that it is for me. And so I want to share it. I'm really excited. I'm usually like, at least I think when I come on, I'm just like chill. But today, oh my gosh, y'all is just so busy. Our Abba is just so busy. Our Father is so busy. And I'm grateful. And so I have, some things written down that I'm going to be sharing this week that he has placed on me. And if he allows me to share, then that's what I'm going to do. I really feel like that's what he's telling me to do. And so I've broken them down into chunks. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get right into it. Today we're going to talk about how to establish, experience, and build trust in the Most High, right? And so, like I said, how to trust our Abba, how to experience that trust, and how to build upon it. And so, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 10, right? Read it on your own time. And I might place it, that's probably what I will do. Place it in the bottom so that you can read it as well. But the gist of it, trusting and honoring our Abba first, right? Before we start organizing, before we start planning, allocating time, allocating resources, asking for help, taking classes, making any decisions. Trust Yah first. That's first. Trust our Abba. Okay? And so I know I felt in my ruach as I was placing this on me. I was like, Abba, a lot of people, because I know for me it was a process of learning how to trust you, right? And so it's like, but how do I trust them? Like, I don't know what trust looks like. I don't know what trust feels like. Not only do I not trust other people, I second guess myself. So how is it that I can even begin to trust, experience, and build, right? How do I establish trust? How do I experience trust? How do I build trust if I don't even know what it looks like or I'm afraid of it? Okay, and so I have start small, all right? Our Abba, right, allowed Yahushua Mashiach, our Messiah, the world calls Jesus Christ, right? He allowed him to instruct us to have childlike faith. And so children are known for being silly, making silly faces, doing all of these things. And right next to that, they're extremely lighthearted, right? They can take a joke. And if you've seen young children or have been around them, you notice even when they're scolded or when they're disciplined, they bounce right back. Typically, they get in trouble or, it's like, hey, don't do that. And they're disappointed by not being able to, touch the bug. But then they go on about their business and do something else because they're lighthearted. And I encourage you to apply this childlike, lighthearted approach to aid in experiencing trust, right? So we're going to do like a little trial, as you could say, or a test or an experiment, right? In order to establish, experience, and build trust. And so I encourage you to start small, right? The scriptures say, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, right? So start small. Like, you don't go to the gym and become a power lifter in one day. You have to start small. And so I encourage you to, I do know because I have it written down, but start small. Like I said, do something as small as Abba or Father, I'm trusting you to see today. And create little markers, like set times in your phone where you're like, all right, I can still see at 12 o'clock. And say a prayer of gratitude. Thank you that I can still see at 12 o'clock. And then do it again at 3. And then do it again at 9 o'clock, right? And like I said, set some reminders on your phone and allow yourself to realize that Yah can be trusted, that our Abba can be trusted. You trusted him to be able to see, and you were able to see all day long, right? And you can do one or two things. You can do one just with sight, or you can do two. What is that? The scripture say, eyes that see and ears that hear. Thank you for eyes that see today at 7 a.m. Thank you for eyes that see today at 12, at 3, at 9. And then when you're doing it, don't just say, oh, thank you for sight. Actually say out loud the things that you can see. I see a car. I see a person. I see myself. I see you, Abba, in the way that the wind blows, or because the sun is shining. I hear birds chirping. I hear cars going by. I hear people yelling in the next aisle over. Whatever is going on at that time when your alarm goes off, acknowledge it. That's the experience part, right? You're experiencing what it's like to trust Yah. You're experiencing what it's like to trust Yah for what you're trusting him for. And just continue to build. I don't know. Maybe go from trusting Yah for sight and being able to hear to not getting a paper cut for the day. And that sounds silly. Good. It should. It should. It should be silly. It should be something that causes you to be lighthearted. You know what I mean? The ABC song, it was silly and lighthearted, but you still remember it. You still remember maybe some of us who were real little in the 90s, right? Like bubblegum in a dish. What? How does that determine? Or, oh, I know. Or I'm shotgun for front seat. Like, you remember these things stick with you, and it's important that you internalize Yah's love for you in a way that you can remember that he loves you. It's important for you to internalize trust for our Abba in a way that you can remember that you trust him. So start small. Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? Okay, don't be wishing, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Eyes that see, ears that hear. And do that. And record it. Like, get a journal. And write it down. Like, you know what? Today was amazing because I trusted Yah for sight and I can still see. I trusted Yah to hear and I'm able to hear. And then next week or the week after that, if you need 2 weeks of eyes that see and ears that hear, go forth. Go forth in trusting Yah. Go forth in the steps that he's called before you. And then after that, do a paper cut. And then after that, I don't know, a stub toe. And grow at your own pace. Don't feel rushed. I know the internet can make you feel like, oh, I need to be at a certain level. I should be quoting scriptures like this. I should be... Go at your own pace. Here a little, there a little. May the Most High continue to bless you and keep you and all connected to you. I bid you shalom today. I was about to say salam. Shalom. All right. Shalom, family. And I love you. Till next time. Bye.